Hello everybody out there and welcome back to another weekly comic book haul. The month of May officially begins. We got a nice sized amount of books. Got some little extras here which we'll talk about in a moment. And the countdown begins for the last couple of weeks. We'll be ordering from Midtown. Now as always, before we get into the books, which we got a nice amount of digital as well, first some news. Guys, you might notice the past couple of weeks, and you're going to be noticing down the line for the next couple of weeks, things are going to be a little bit off center. There's going to be videos going up at random times. They're going to kind of be off schedule. There's a lot going on right now, personal life wise. I'm trying to work around it where it doesn't mess up my schedule too much, but there are times where unfortunately it does. In this case with the comic reviews, it's kind of been messing it up. I'm trying to play catch up in order to get the reviews at least back to an earlier date than Friday. And this haul video actually was a day late, but I realized that Sunday was Mother's Day, so we didn't have a chance to record, so we're recording it now, which we are in the wee hours of the morning, so you are definitely going to be seeing this Monday morning. You want to know how I know why? It's Monday morning. Sun's coming up. Ignore the sheets, I messed up the bed. Whoop. So yes, it's Monday morning as I'm recording this. I'm literally recording this right before hitting the hay for the day and setting up for Monday tomorrow. Don't ask, it's a long story. But anyway, I hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to be trying my best to get things back on time as far as Comic Frontline. Me and Mike both will be back this Tuesday, and Dark Avenger Live will still be at 10:05 for now for this week as well. As soon as things clear up, I have a lot of things planned out. I know a few people are asking me about Epic X. I'm still working on the trailer. Right now, I'm doing videos mostly at night, and as you guys can see in the early mornings before going to bed, because during the day, things are a little bit hectic and a little bit busy. Again, as soon as things go back to a norm here, I'll be able to go back to a norm doing videos, and that's what I'm hoping will happen very, very soon. So I hope you guys just bear with us for the next couple of weeks until things just straighten out. But I'm really excited for DCBS next month. Mike's very excited for DCBS next month. And I'm really excited to see where this goes for the next couple of months. We've already made our order for July. And I'm really happy with the ordering part and the money part, how much we spend. So now we just have to wait and see how we like the delivery part. That's the most important part, is the delivery part. So I'm hoping that we will be 100% satisfied. So far we are 80% satisfied. The other 20% being the delivery. So we'll see. And if we don't like it, then we've got at least 2 months before we go back to Midtown, which I hope we like it. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed. And you guys will know because you'll be seeing the haul. The Dark Avenger haul is not delayed. We are waiting on a package that's been delayed. So the Dark Avenger haul will be this Monday, followed by this week's later on in the week. And as you guys know, the games are hitting for this and next week. So it's going to be very light mail time weeks unless I grab some extra stuff out of the blue. So with that, let's get into the books because it is late or early or however you want to put it. And even Michael, whom I don't understand why he's awake to record this with me, but he's here with me behind the camera. So let's get this ball rolling. Digital books this week. We got Claws, issue number 5. I'm really looking forward to where the story is going. I've been enjoying it since December. It would have been great if it went from December to December, but I guess they, only so much you could tell. You got Vampirella, Volume 3, Issue number 3. Whoop. Back to the Future, Citizen Brown's one-shot. I have no clue if this will be playing into the actual ongoing series right now or if it's a side story. We'll find out together. Mike's got Gold Key Alliance, issue number 2, I believe. Yep, issue number 2 from Dynamite.
It's going to be an honorable mention.
Okay, it's going to be an honorable mention. From Valiant this week, we got 4001 AD, or 4001 AD. We got Angry Birds comic returning for issue 5. I believe we missed issue 4, but it happens. Grim Tales of Terror, issue number 7. Mike's been loving Grim Tales of Terror, volume 2. Wonderland, issue 47. Lots of 7s from the Grim line this week. Insufferable on the Road, back on time finally, issue number 4. This book does come out this week. We've got Miss Fury, issue number 2. We got The Spirit, issue number 10. Now we go into the big two. We've got A-Force, issue number 5, a brand new team, and I have not been hearing good things, and I looked through the book a little bit skimming-wise. Let's save it for the review. Black Widow, issue number 3. I'm loving the team of, Mark Waid and Chris Amney. Invincible Iron Man, issue number 9, begins Civil War 2. Well, it doesn't begin it. We've been on the road to Civil War. I decided to give a shot to Moon Knight issue number 2 again. So here's Moon Knight issue 2. I'll give it a quick read towards the end of the after I finish reading all my other books and see if it's something I might want to reconsider dropping or keeping. We got Nova issue number 7. Looking forward to reading this. Got Star Wars Poe Dameron issue number 2. This leads in. This is Poe Dameron's mission that ends during Force Awakens. Got Amazing Spider-Man Silk, Spider Fly Effect, Marvel's Infinite Comics, chapter or issue number 8. And we got Spider-Gwen, issue number 8, continuing Spider-Women. We've got Uncanny X-Men, issue number 7, continuing the Apocalypse War.
If it's uninteresting, I'm probably going to drop it.
And I'm going to mention this book. I don't know which one of us is going to read it. Most likely me because I like Bucky, but I'm going to give it a try. Thunderbolts, issue number 1. This is something Mike liked the previous volume too, but looking at the characters, I might be interested in this volume of. I don't know, maybe we'll both read it and see if either one of us like it or not. I don't know. Free at your local comic shops this week is Marvel's Greatest Collections. It's basically a book like the trade paperback DC brings out every year, where you get like timelines of trade paperbacks. If you're interested, like in Spider-Man or Ant-Man or Iron Fist, they give you all the trade paperbacks you guys need to get caught up. There's Inhumans. They've got the rundown of all the Inhuman trade paperbacks, and it's basically that's the whole book. That's basically the whole book. And then you get an advertisement for Civil War 2. Yippee. That's a freebie at your local comic shops. And this week again, I don't have it here, but you guys know that we made sure to get the free DC Comics previews magazine last week. Apparently this week Midtown threw it in to our order for free as well, so I guess Midtown gave it to us as a freebie. After seeing Mike Spider-Slayer's review or showing of this magazine, I knew I had to get it. It also comes from previews, and it's called Image Plus. This is a new magazine that's from previews. And you get some previews of all the new stuff coming out from Image. And then at the end, well, here's some stuff like interviews and whatnot. It is a $2 magazine or free with your purchase of previews. Which actually, speaking of free with your purchase of previews, starting the month of, I forgot to mention this for news, starting the month of July, we will be buying our previews magazine. So we'll be getting this free with our previews magazine. I believe you also get the Marvel previews magazine with the actual full size preview magazine. But we might actually, from Midtown, I might make a special order from Midtown because I did miss a couple of books anyway in May. I didn't want to throw that out there, but I might as well because we might get the previews magazine from Midtown in May as well. So this will be coming free from, but we did order issue 2 from DCBS. Or, we ordered issue number 2 from DCBS, I believe, or issue number 3. Either way, we'll make sure that we keep our heads on top with Image Plus, because it's a really great magazine. I would recommend trying it out, especially if you're an Image fan and you'd like to give a check out to some of their newer comics that are coming out, articles, etc., etc. You'll be seeing more of these magazines, and maybe we'll discuss it on a Dark Avenger Live or something as the live shows or as they are available when they come out. Alright, that's it, guys. We are in the last month of the new DCU before we get Rebirth. Not Reboot, but Rebirth. And as a way to close out the series or the issues, because we're closing out the volumes regardless, for the issues that make it to issue 52, the ones that weren't canceled, we get the variant covers for this month are... They're done by different artists, but it's basically issue number 1 redone by a different artist. So it's an homage to Green Lantern issue 1. You got Sinestro as a Yellow Lantern now instead of as a Green Lantern. So issue 1 was him as a Green Lantern. Now you have him as a Yellow Lantern. I'm really interested in seeing where this goes. The final issue for Batman Superman issue number 32 or issue 5 to the final days of the new DCU Superman. Cover is interesting. We've got Spider-Man 2099 issue number 10. I'm just getting this to completion, but we've got Superman, The Coming of the Superman, issue number 4. Finally, in a new story arc, Amazing Spider-Man issue number 12. Mary Jane returns, but she also returns with Tony Stark. Now, this was said to have come out last week. I didn't see anybody with it. It's out this week. You're going to be seeing it next week again for the next issue, but we have issue 57 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I've already digitally read it. I can't wait to actually review it this week. And issue 58 looks really... It sets up really good for issue 58. We've got... Mike's very happy about this one. The Punisher, issue number 1. New volume. And Mike's very happy to see the Punisher back. And the Punisher's getting a lot of hype, especially after the Daredevil Netflix series. Got The Walking Dead, issue 154. And finally, we have Green Arrow, issue number 52. Now, I don't remember issue 1 looking like this. I remember issue 51, issue number 1 looking a lot different. But then again, maybe they're going with when the newer creative team took over. I don't know, but this doesn't look like, in my opinion, the first issue of the series. I didn't bother to go look up the original because I remember Dan Jurgens started Green Arrow when it started. So, anyway, anything from DC, basically, if it's a monthly, is over now, and we're moving into Rebirth starting in June. I'm very excited. I'm sure everybody else out there is very excited as well. I can't wait to see where Rebirth goes. I'm looking forward to checking out more Image Plus. I'm looking forward to the Previews magazine. Lots of things are coming, guys. Again, just bear with us a little bit. As things lighten up at home, we'll be able to do more. Don't worry. Anybody who's worried, I just want to put it out there again. Anybody who's worried about Epic X or my comic or anything else, don't worry. It's just things got very hectic, and there's certain very important matters that need my attention first. But as soon as those are done, everything will be back on schedule. So there's a lot of stuff also Mike and I were planning for Comic Frontline that you guys will be seeing in the near future. Till then, links are in the description below. Please check them out in your spare time. Feel free to comment below your thoughts on any of the books we showed here, recommendations. Did you find a book through here? Anything. Even if you'd like to recommend mangas at this point, Michael and I are starting a manga collection. I like to read them. Mike likes to collect them. Ellie also likes to read them as well. So we'll see. And till next time, everybody, take care, keep reading, keep collecting, and I will see you guys really soon in the next video.